It was Saturday, so I was literally about to get in the shower. I'm just saying. Now it's not gonna happen today, so
It's never happening again.
it'll probably be tomorrow.
How long does it take you to shower?
I don't know, like 10 minutes.
Why can't
That's
you do it
pretty
today?
inconvenient.
Eh.
I just won't want to. How's it going, guys? Stream is live.
Yeah, good.
I almost forgot this.
Sound good.
Wow, Kevin, you know what's crazy?
Huh.
So I use the face recognition by Google to like send you those photos so that they were just grouped up really quickly.
Yeah.
I scrolled down and there's a photo of you from 2014 and it recognized you. Like
Well,
it knows you're the
You're
same
looking
person.
young.
I mean, I do still look like pretty much like that.
I don't
I
think
mean,
you
not-
understand. Look at. I'll post it into the Delta Green chat.
Look, humans
You do
think
not look quite the same, other than your hair color.
Yeah, you do not look the same.
nah, but computers know.
That's actually extremely impressive.
They're like,
Right? There's even a heart drawn over it.
I am seriously
I remember that
on my
day.
Discord. What chat did you send it to?
The one that's
Why does it not-
highlighted differently than
The
the,
one
other
that has a
channels.
notification, you fucker.
I literally don't have that. Is it
Scroll down.
okay? It doesn't do that for me.
Don't worry,
It doesn't
Kevin. I'll
highlight
forward
the
it to
chat.
you.
No, I
Check
got
the
it.
DM.
I saw. I just had to click through the different chats. Okay, now I got
Thing
it.
is, I know Kevin's
The hard
just
screen.
inept because there's no way he muted all of these channels.
Oh, is that what I did?
No, there's no way you muted them. You don't even know how to open them.
I feel like I may have muted them.
I
There's a
muted
chance
him.
I
Say,
told him
I'm
so.
gonna post it.
Although I
in
genuinely
Delta
don't know
Green
how to
channel.
mute them.
He also said what channel he was posting it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Slow
It's some
mode.
great mystery. Like, I wonder what it is.
Why is it not in the? What? Why is it not in the settings on the channel?
To right click it, Kevin.
Oh, it's notifications at the top. And I have mute
wait,
chat. No, it's not muted.
let's finish this. I want to go eat dinner.
All
I
right.
forgot we were doing this today.
Yeah, the hair is the same. The eyes are the same. The facial
The
hair
hair-
is in progress.
All right, what are we doing with these guys in the basement? They're handcuffed. We're not gonna get help from anyone. We might be able to get a helicopter and run away if we want. I'm just saying. I'm still throwing that one out there. Things with my wife aren't great right now anyway, so.
We don't need
Fuck
to
it,
run
yeah.
away. Our name is gonna get cleared.
All right.
Yeah,
Can you watch
That's
Mr.
possible.
Robot?
he didn't actually.
I didn't.
Didn't you see what happened to Tyrell Wellick?
I didn't.
He got totally redeemed,
It's true.
and then he walked off into the snow later.
It's true. Spoilers. Kind of.
Sort of.
All right. Operation AGAVESUNSET is now in its like 6th day, 7th episode.
This 24. Oh wait, that's every hour.
Hence the name. You four agents, Bill Chambers, Marvin McAllister Dorff, Phoebe Ruby Knight Sulfred, and Benny Pynchon.
Yeah.
Have
I need the legend pension.
Benny the Legend.
Benny never
Benny.
been seen. Pension.
Stealthiest man alive.
Really?
You four are coming near to the end of your operation. You have killed a lieutenant in the sheriff's department, and you have a corrupt lieutenant, and you have killed what seems to have been some unnatural, possibly extraterrestrial, extraplanar entity that was inhabiting the body of a former Sergeant Anton Gully of the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. You are aware that the Sheriff's Department, particularly this gang called the Slug Squad, has been committing crimes. They've been covering up their bad investigations by killing witnesses and by removing evidence. And it seems like one of these instances of them killing a witness has gone wrong because somehow this Anton Gully became infected or inhabited by whatever this thing was, and shot a tranquilizer dart that was full of some unnatural substance that made podcaster, social justice worker, social justice advocate Jazzy Hey Jerica to thrash around and kill himself in the middle of the street in front of many witnesses. That is what brought your attention to this case, to this operation. And now you are in Sergeant Anton Gully's basement. You have apprehended two more deputies, Deputy Julian Sands and Sergeant Freddie Sutton.
I take out the syringe and I inject myself.
That's the way to get the good
out.
ending.
Yeah, that's how you succeed this.
Little
No
metal.
way out.
And
Join the supernatural.
as you guys are sitting here questioning these two deputies, I assume Bill and Benny are keeping their guns, or at least their attention, on the two deputies. Marvin and
Bill went to walk up
Bill's
Freddie Sutton
upstairs.
upstairs. Yeah.
With Freddie Sutton. Okay.
Well, we didn't. Well, yeah. Presumably that happened. We didn't play that out yet because, like, as that happened, we time skipped back slightly to
Yes.
calling the handler. So, yes.
So you two are upstairs.
Wonder if we can call the lawyer lady to get us out of this.
That sounds like an awful idea.
Well, we have evidence to help her case.
I'm the lawyer.
I'm gonna draw a circle around you. You guys are upstairs. You can't leave these walls.
You know, now that we have evidence, I didn't lie to the fact that they killed her, or they killed him.
To clarify, what evidence do we have exactly?
They admitted that they injected him with a drug, which made him kill himself.
I don't think that's evidence.
Also, we can't reveal that because that's supernatural.
It's fat.
Yes, because that will stand up to further scrutiny.
You would have to get him to admit that again, or record him saying
Good
that
thing
somehow.
I was recording on my body camera when they admitted it.
But also, our mission
You
is
have
to
a body
not
camera
let that
now?
get out.
We all
Yeah, we all have body cameras, Keaton. You didn't know.
That's what we call an ace in the hole.
Convenient.
It's in the hall.
We always have what we need when we need it. Don't you remember?
That's
Yeah,
true.
I don't.
Always come very prepared.
I don't think you remembered that.
I did
I don't
not.
think you remember the fact that I have the police uniform, so it goes with my cop mask, my pig mask.
She has the pig
With
mask.
a-
So I quite
with a
literally do
functional
have a
body
body
camera?
camera. Yeah. Quite literally have a body camera. All right.
I forgot.
I don't
that
know
you
why
were-
you're questioning me.
You're
here.
wearing his outfit. Did you turn it on?
No. No, I did not. I just wanted to make a point that I did in fact have one.
Yes, you do have a uniform and a body camera in the back, not turned on.
Into the bowl.
I keep forgetting, man. So I'm gonna assume Benny is keeping his attention and gun trained
Yeah.
on the
Yes.
hothead Julian Sands. When
Yes.
Ruby, you have a moment to look around the basement here. You see the tragic fates of the two children and the two women in the cages on the southern end of the room. You see blood splatter, scrapes, scuff marks all over the room. Seems like there's mud all over as well. You see the you you see an Amazon messenger bag discarded next to that final cage ripped open. And you see this plywood table here where Julian Sands and Freddie Sutton were looking when you arrived. On the table, there is a note.
Ooh.
Sticking out of
Sticking out your gut for the Rizzler.
sticking out of a journal.
Benny could never.
It's bloodied and looks like maybe even burned.
It's the evidence that we need.
Read it out for me, Keith.
Alright. The meter man imagines itself a ghost haunting a house of bones. Yet self is a madness induced by glandular excretion. The soul is alchemy, reproducible with supplementary extracts and transferable by means of physic. In ancient Persia, true magi aligned the humors of men with timeless angels woven through the firmament. The true masters refined their art into the pledge drop. Is that a W or an M? Dram.
Dram.
I didn't know he was also from New Mexico.
A means of no, this isn't New Mexican. This is alien accent. A means of a means of attracting eons of tenant in a man's house of bones, demanding secret truths as a lord might demand tithe. Students of Das Jans, I don't know what that is. The
Kevin.
worms from beyond, beware.
Kevin, pull out your German.
The worm.
Das Johnson Tage Gerworm.
Yep.
The
Means
drum
worms from
owes
beyond.
no allegiance. Wait a second.
I'm waiting.
The drum. Okay. Any soul on offer shall be dethroned and its flesh rebuilt into a dwelling fit for gods. So this is quite literally like an RFK storyline, like it's Brainworm. That's what I'm getting at here. The Brainworm gets into power.
Now, what does Phoebe make of that?
Phoebe, I don't know actually. This sounds like the ramblings of a madman who thinks they can control the human spirit and body with magic.
You can dig through or flip through the rest of the book. Though it might take you some time to read it in detail.
Mm-hmm.
But immediately, what you notice in the early end of the book, it's a journal. Looks like on some pages things are noted down, but you're right. It is kind of the ramblings of a madman. Some pages there's like codes, numerological codes. On some pages there's like formulas to some sort of concoction. You see the chemical notation. But scrolling back to some of the early pages of the journal, you see records with some names and locations that seem familiar to you. These are records of the Southside Tigers kills.
So the brainworm hopped from the Southside Tiger into this police. Little brainworm transfer.
That's what it seems like.
Any soul on offer shall be dethroned and its flesh rebuilt into a dwelling fit for gods. So this, like, alien thing thinks of itself as a god.
Seems that way.
Seems like it.
Fit for plural gods. Does that mean we aren't done yet?
God damn it. I thought this was the last session.
I was
So it
promised.
was a log of all the same murders that happened with the Southside Tiger.
Yeah, several years ago.
Okay, then was there
I guess
additional
it's just
things
like 2
after
years
that?
ago.
Like, do we recognize anything past that? Like, was Jazz or any of the other people?
No, there's no record of Jazz in here.
Would it be reasonable to conclude that the formulas that I saw were the drug that was being injected, or is there more?
You see several different formulas, almost as if like they're experimenting with different combinations, different permutations of these things. You see all sorts of heavy metals, even like herbs being thrown in there. And on the Southside Tigers pages, you see he's even injecting some of his own bodily fluids.
What a freak.
Right.
Are any of us acting strange?
No.
How do we check ourselves for the worm?
Is there anything in the notes that would explain anything that could have happened to Benny when he got hentai'd?
Hentai. I think I read
Yeah,
something.
if you're flipping through it, you don't see anything describing that.
Okay.
What's the first date? The first entry. And the last entry.
The very early dates, it's like late 2013.
Is that when the killings began?
And it is this excerpt that you see here. That's before the killings began.
Okay.
It reveals that Dyer is the Southside Tiger, Franklin Dyer. In his dreams, he learned he was destined to become a true magi, to speak to the alien gods. This is where you see excerpts from, looks like scans, like from the library maybe, of another book, De Vermis Mysterious.
Did he
Tasted.
create the alien? Did he create life?
Seems like whatever it
Fictional
was,
grimoire created by Robert Bloch.
it is a real book.
Yeah. The lore of Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm. Seems like whatever it was, both Franklin Dyer and Anton Goli, possibly, as they are being controlled by the worm, as you suspect, looks like they're experimenting, trying to create the pledge drum.
Trying to make the pledge draw.
And give me a sandy roll.
No, man.
This went well last time, so we gotta.
Oh my god, I succeeded.
That's a first.
That is not a first, Malik. That is a third. Alright?
Only Phoebe need to make this, but
Oh shit.
so you lose no sandy on this one. And
What's left?
it's just the realization that they're experimenting on all these people to unleash this extraplanar thing, the worms from beyond. Do you realize it must have been trying to spread itself onto more hosts, but it was never successful. Seems like whatever the formula is too strong, and it's causing them to thrash around and kill themselves before the worm is able to manifest. Some of the notes in here seem very frustrated that they all keep dying, especially Southside Tiger. His notes are very angry at least compared to Gully's. There are references to their stubborn self-mutilation that is preventing them from seeing the truth. And it describes how he would cut out their tongues for their own safety so that the Aeons find our inside, because the Aeons find our inside so painful that they seek escape.
Seek escape.
What do you do with this information?
Well, I want to share it with my teammates, obviously, but not with the other cops knowing.
I think Delta Green protocol just to get rid of it, right? With like the less people who know, even among yourselves, the better.
Yeah, actually, yeah. What is the protocol here? Would this be something that he would share with the team?
Yeah. So your handler doesn't want to know about this, but you four are assumed to be like one thing, one unit to share knowledge with, because no one person can handle this on their own. You four can barely handle this. You're Sandy on your own. So you're all there to help each other out. Now, doesn't mean you have to share it with them, but like as far as protocol is concerned, you don't have to worry about that. There might be something so dangerous and so upsetting that you don't want to share it, but that's up to you, and it's not a Delta Green rule.
So the only mention of like who was being controlled then was Lee and Dyer. There's no other names mentioned.
It looks like it started as Dyer's journal.
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like it. Yeah.
Was there any mention of it going from Dyer to Goalie?
No.
Huh.
Yeah, so I was asking about the most recent entries. I don't know if Goalie started recording.
There are more recent entries after Dyer was killed.
So likely it went from Dyer to Goalie. That would make logical sense, I think.
Yeah, but there's no like note of a new author or anything.
There's no like first entry after Dyer.
What about Dyer the Younger?
It's not clear. There is, yeah, I suppose if you look, there is about a month gap that you can figure is the difference between Dyer and Gully. But it seems as if one author continued straight through. The handwriting is the same, even.
Interesting. Okay.
There's no change in tone or voice or anything. It's as if the experiments just immediately continue a month later.
Interesting. Yes, very interesting.
God, how do we talk with these guys around?
We kill them?
Yeah, but you guys want to use them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you guys good to go to prison? We can kill them if we want to talk about it.
I'm still on the kill them train, but
Doesn't mean you have to kill them yet.
Kill them train means we are for sure going to prison. There's no fall guy anymore. I don't know if there's anyone else we could possibly pin it on. But if we leave them, it is very possible that some information about this gets leaked.
I mean, we could still
Hold on, I don't
leak-
mean to railroad you guys, but there is someone else. Hugh's
Yeah,
son who works at the sandwich shop.
Yeah. That's
The
exactly where I was
16-year-old.
going. It was all his.
We could pin on him
evil
for sure.
mastermind.
You know you
Well,
can get
there's-
into his laptop.
There's still the captain. We could pin it on the idiot captain. Like we
The
leaked to the
captain would
press
be a good one to pin it on.
because he doesn't know anything. So like him being dumb would just seem like he is acting like he doesn't know.
And
But,
these
like-
cops would probably be pretty willing to take his spot. We give him a little sweetheart deal, like, hey, help us pin it on him.
Well, what we could do is we could kill them in here. We can burn the place down,
Oh.
and then we could say we came here to like investigate, like we came here to find his where Gully was hiding his crimes and the money, and we found them fighting here, and some explosion happened, and they killed each other going after Gully's stash.
I think the biggest problem with this, how are we involved in knowing all this? Like, how do we give
Yeah.
this information to somebody? Because we're not
I was saying
actually
last week, it's
FBI.
like,
There's
how do
no
we
FBI
do that?
investigation actively into this. Like, I think the only way to do it is to give some kind of tip off and then plant drugs here or something and somehow frame it as one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't just completely destroy everything. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we have to destroy.
We can
this
destroy
location.
most of it, but
Destroy
like
this
leaving.
location, we can have their bodies in there. That's what I'm saying. And then we leak it to the press. We don't involve ourselves. We could just say like we could just call in an anonymous tip that like we heard them fighting over something like a stash or something as we were like walking down the street, and then there was a big explosion, and then we can also anonymously through your computer skills leak to the press some of his stuff from the USB about the Slug Squad and their operations.
The hard drive, yeah.
And then we can also maybe like
We can fudge it a little to put the captain's name on there.
yeah, and then we can like post some things anonymously on like Reddit and YouTube and like all these things, just like put comments and
Russian
Just-
bot farm.
yeah, just Russian bot farm that the captain's behind all of it. And it's all a cover up.
It's time to go sicko mode.
And then we just like we show up, we get arrested for the thing, and we're say like, oh, like we had nothing to do with it. Like it's public knowledge that this was all like an inside like power struggle.
Okay, I like that plan. I can get behind that. How about what is their operation though? Right, like we need to plant something other than burnt up dead bodies.
Yeah. So what's the detail on these bodies? Like, what are the mutilations or the bodies don't match up with Southside Tiger, correct?
No, they
Does.
do. I think.
But
Yeah. Okay.
three of the bodies are like so rotten you can't tell. The fourth one, it does line up.
Yeah, so what I think we should do then is now this is pending some of the details of the previous case, but now this is a pretty classic thing, but basically we got to frame, I don't know, maybe Goalie as the killer or something, and then look like the previous discovery of the Southside Tiger was just a cover up, but then obviously he continued, but he was still operating, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
could
a
explain-
good angle as well.
That could explain some of the deaths, the bodies on this matchup, exactly, right? And you can we have to weave a little bit of a story as far as like, why exactly the other cops were complicit. We need details on like what operation they were doing right now to get money, right? Because we did get that detail is whatever Sands was involved with, and I guess Sutton too. They were doing it for profit, right? So we can say they were complicit in the killings because they were getting paid off some way, right? And then you can make it look like Goalie was just trying to tie up loose ends, killed off the other cops. Sutton caught word of it, and then he exposed it. Or maybe not that. Maybe not that last part. It can just be a tip-off. I don't think we should pin on him exposing it. That's too much. That's too much potential for failure there.
Or we could also just continue to say we're the FBI. I mean,
Sure, what?
say we're FBI, and that's like part of the investigation.
Well, there is no FBI investigation, so then like, if FBI gets involved in any way, then
Yeah, if they do. I'm saying
That's
like we can
bad.
kind of bank on them not getting involved.
No, if anything, we should be giving a tip. We should be giving a tip-off to the FBI, I think.
yeah, I agree.
So
I don't think we could fake being FBI for this.
No, the only thing we need to come up with a little cover-up is why the balls went out on us specifically. You got anything for that?
So the only thing I want to add to that is you don't even necessarily need to cover up the bolo. You just have to make that go away. Right?
Yeah.
We're not currently convicted of anything. We're just suspected of something.
Yes. And they don't have your names. There's no like, you guys aren't on file or anything. They just put your faces out in the news. And they handed your faces to a bunch of cops.
Yeah, I guess it's yeah, it's not as airtight as I would like, but yeah, I guess we can just more or less ignore it. And if anybody goes digging, the explanation is they just pulled people at random, try to take them off the trail. We just got unlucky, or these people were just unlucky. Considering there's not really a paper trail as our involvement whatsoever.
Well, we went to the cop station and like faked being FBI agents.
Yeah.
All right, well then we can just do a good point. We can just do a quick sweep of their security footage then.
We also went to like the public records department and used our ID and pulled records regarding this case.
They don't have our names to associate that.
Nope, but they have our faces
Assuming
and
they
security
log that.
records.
They're not going to be able to track that. It's
Who has your
unlikely.
pictures? Who are
What?
you saying? Who are you saying has your pictures?
Well, we went to the public records department.
I don't think public
Oh, City
records.
Hall?
They don't.
City Hall, yeah.
They don't. I don't
They don't have
think
your
they make a
picture.
log of that. They may have a log of like who requested it, but even if that's the case, I don't remember specifically who requested it and what ID they used. But either they have a fake either they have a fake name, which is a dead end, or they have our actual name and it doesn't connect.
Yeah, there's just like a visitor log. They don't have your like photos. You may be on the CCTV for 24 to 72 hours.
Yeah, the
I don't
only
think
thing.
that would be particularly incriminating though to be investigating the Southside
No.
Tiger.
So I wouldn't be
If
aware
We
of
we
City
also
Hall.
went to the police station.
The only
That is
thing
incriminating.
the only thing we might bother to cover up would be that, and we already have malware written for that. I think it's reasonable. We already have somebody that could plant it, right? And Sutton. So I'm gonna assume we can clear that.
That's true.
So first though, Phoebe, what do you do with this journal and this information you just gained? And what are you guys gonna do about what you see here in the basement?
Well, we have to get rid of anything that's related to the drug. Like that has to go. The bodies I don't think are supernatural enough to have to getting rid of them. I think they can stay.
I thought that's what we were told.
The bodies?
Like the whole scene, like we have to get rid of it all. That's what the handler said last week.
They can do whatever we
Anything that's
want.
supernatural. Whatever we think is related to the case. Which, like, obviously the bodies are for the fact that they were experimenting on it. But, you know, they're just like mutilated bodies with like tongues cut out.
Even if they do autopsies on it, they're not likely to get anywhere with it.
Yeah.
Considering this is not the first time they've had bodies from this to autopsy. The other ones didn't go anywhere.
Is that because the cops were involved in it?
Well, yeah, the cops are involved with it, but also because it was an open and shut case, right? This is going to be same idea. So you would have to have somebody on our level to go digging for it, right? And who's going to do that? There's nobody that would go and do that. FBI ain't going to do that. We are Delta Green. So.
Okay. So destroy the journal. Destroy the drug.
Take the journal.
Why would we take it? There's no reason to take it at this point.
I think the simple answer is also that we could just tell these two to go in and clear our name and then pin it on some other person that they're trying to pin stuff on to continue their operation. And then just tell them if they don't do it after we let them go, then we're going to release all the information about all the stuff they've been doing to the public.
I think that's risky. We have Sands is not cooperative. Sutton is fearful. You could probably get him to work with you,
Okay.
but we still don't really have excessive leverage over him. We also don't know.
We kill Sands.
Yeah, it's probably the better bet.
And then we tell
honestly.
the other guy that we'll kill him too if he doesn't do it. And we'll also leak all their stuff to the public.
Well, we got to figure. Well, hold on. You got to figure out what sort of leverage is going to work on Sutton, right?
We know where
That's
he
not
lives and his
necessarily-
family.
Yeah, like we can tell him the address of his house. We can kill the other guy in front of him.
If you want to be successful,
good
you got to
enough?
profile him a little bit. Some people are
he's
gonna
literally pissing
when
his
they're
pants. Like he'll do it. I don't know.
some people when they're pinned, they're gonna look for a way out. Other people will play along.
Well, we'll literally trap him. Like I'm saying, like we tell him his address. We show him like his friend dying in front of him. We'll tell him where he lives. We'll tell him we have evidence against him. Like we'll check all the boxes, every single box. Like he's already in a panic.
I don't think they're friends, to be clear.
Oh my god, that's the fucking detail that you're stuck on. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm just saying your plan isn't
Tell
really.
me that if you saw somebody get murdered right in front of you, you wouldn't feel like complying to whatever they
Your
told you.
coworker
I
gets
don't
shot
give
in the
a
head right in
fuck.
front of you, and then like
It's like I wasn't really that fond of that
like,
guy, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
My
You're
point
next if
is
you don't
that
listen to
if
me,
he
like-
thinks that we're going to just kill him no matter what, you know, so you got to play it. You got to be careful how you play it.
this is by far the least convoluted plan that
I
might
agree
work.
with that. I agree
This is
with
the
that.
highest probability plan that has the least roles involved. And this guy's already like literally like we could just put him back in the basement.
All right,
Like, he's about to
right.
just
Okay, but
torture
anyways,
him.
more to the point is like, what do we plan on doing with him exactly? That needs to be like, what's our plan?
Yeah, we just tell him to go clear our bolo and tell him like to pin it on
I don't think we should have
someone
him.
else.
I don't think we should have him do anything. I think the only thing that should happen is that
Well, we
maybe
should
he
find
should-
out from them right now who put our bolo, like who picked us for the bolo. Like they clearly were targeting us.
I don't think that really matters for good reason.
Right, it does matter because if he put up the bolo, then he could be like, "I had the wrong guys. It was a
I
mistake. It's not them."
agree. I think you should talk to these guys, and that'll help
No.
you.
Kill him.
Thanks,
That'll
God.
help you learn about them.
Thanks God.
Especially now that you separated them, which I believe was where we part of the plan that you guys had last week before we ran out of time.
Yeah, so one of them's still in the basement and one of them's upstairs. The big guy's upstairs.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Marvin's on the phone with the handler. Bill comes walking up the stairs and into the backyard with Freddie Sutton. Thank you. And he just puts his hands on his knees. Well, I guess he can't. He bends over. He's just
Feeling a little bit
breathing.
better?
Yeah. It was. We couldn't breathe down there.
Look, you gotta. I think we want to make this go away just as much as you do, but you gotta give us some information to work off of here.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you know about these other guys? Do you know anything about Goalie? What was the operation you guys were doing here?
Operation? I don't know what he's doing. I'm Goalie. He's kind of a loner. I don't know. He's all super religious and stuff. The rest of us aren't about that. He's always kept to himself. I don't know, man. I didn't know he was into this.
Sans said you guys were doing these cover-ups and making money.
Well, yeah, we're making money.
How are you making money?
Oh, selling drugs, extortion, everything every other cop in the city's doing.
You guys in, what, a gang? Is that what you'd call it?
I don't know. Some of these guys, especially the young guys, get really into it, but it's just way of life, man. That's just how things work here. And I really looked up to Marlon. You know, I owe him my entire career. If it wasn't for him, I would have never made out the academy.
So he got you roped into all this? All the gang stuff, I mean?
Well, can't avoid it either way, but yeah, he was my guy.
Can I enter the conversation at this point?
If you would like to. Yeah, you I assume you're across the yard or something, out of, where they couldn't have heard your phone call, but you can walk up when you see them.
I have an idea. We'll take care of this. And then I go ask him, hey, what do you know about the bolo on us?
Well, what do you mean?
Hey, who picked us? Why were we the suspects?
Well,
as soon as you got the distress signal, the bolo went out on us. Why us and how? Like it was very fast that you guys just picked us, knowing that we were FBI.
Marlon's been telling you guys for days. He's had some of the younger guys checking you out, some of the true blues, and he figured this would be a convenient way to kill two birds,
But who put the bolo out on us? He was obviously not in the picture at the time.
It's been in the works, man. Probably Captain pulled the trigger.
Can you make it go away?
I mean, Marlon makes the calls. Captain's the face of it, but
Marlon's gone.
and he stands up straight for a moment, and you guys see how big he is. He's probably like 6'5", and like 250 pounds, mostly fat. He clearly needs the Slug Squad to stay in his current position. So there's no way he is passing a physical. He goes, yeah, that's true now. So what is it you want?
We need to keep this situation under wraps. It's part of a larger ongoing FBI investigation. We can't have this leak, and we can't have ourselves out in this bolo. So we need this to go away, and we can't. We're gonna have to cover up everything in this house. No one can find out anything about what was here, and we need to get our bolos cleared. And we only need one of you to do it. I pull out my gun and I point it at him.
Boom.
So is it gonna be you, or is it gonna be him down there?
He just moves his head and shoulders back, tilts his chin up slightly, puffs up his chest. You know, I don't know what you guys are up to, but I'm not stupid. And I can't be bullied like that. But he looks over at the sunroom, the door leading down to the basement. If you can make that shithead go away, make it look like an accident, guess that leaves me in charge.
I guess that would.
He just stares at you for a second, and he's kind of, well, he's staring at you. You can tell he's like, moving his lips around for a second. He goes, all right. I'll make it go away.
Bill gestures at Marvin's like, dude, put the gun down. We got what we needed.
I put the gun down.
Look, there's a couple more things we need here to make this go away on our end.
Oh, it's always something more.
Now, Marlon and Goalie, do you know anything? Did they go back together? What was their deal?
Marlon and Gully. Why do you care now?
Yeah, I don't know why we're still asking. We got what we wanted. Oh, we have the book. We have all the information we need. He just agreed to help us. Like, we should.
We're just trying to put some of the pieces together here.
Quit while we're ahead.
Dude, we don't have all the stuff we need yet. We don't.
Ew. I mean, our characters don't know that, but like we could go down and check. Like we have the whole site of everything. Like all the information we need is in this building. And we're not here to investigate their crimes. We couldn't care less about what they're doing.
Yeah. That drug you guys shot up Jazz with, where'd that come from? Did Marlon give it to you?
What do you mean?
He
Spit
told
down there,
you.
I already told you.
Yeah.
What'd they say? I don't remember.
They said last week that the guy who lives in here, like Goalie, just ran after him with the syringe and got him. Like he went and ran ahead, and then by the time they got to him, he was already injecting him.
Oh, Goalie ran after him with the syringe?
Yeah.
Goalie and Julian were the ones that were supposed to take out Jazz. And Goalie was the one that chose.
This guy's already corrupt. He's already agreed to help us as long as we take care of this. So we should just go take care of this and let him go.
Okay.
And then before we let him go, I'm like, How long is it gonna take you to clear a bolo?
I mean, things go cold pretty quick. City as big as this. Gone first thing in the morning.
Alright. If I still see anything about this in the morning, well, I'll leave it up to your imagination.
He just nods.
I nod over at Bill, and I grab the keys for his cuffs.
Okay.
You know how to deal with your missing gun, right? With all the crimes you guys do, I'm sure this is not the first time a gun would really have gone missing.
Just get a new one.
I like people who are easy to work with.
Not married to it. I don't make love to my sidearm like some people.
I nod at the door.
Like for him to walk over?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he does.
Alright, well, here's hoping he actually does what he said. And then we're not swarming with police later. I don't know.
So, you guys go back into the basement?
Yeah, I mean, we have to go pick
yeah.
this up. I don't know exactly how, but
So, I'm sorry, did you let him go?
I guess so, right? We need him to go do what he said and clear our bolos. He needs time to do it, I assume.
I mean, you should really not let him go until we've at least got ourselves out of here.
You could keep him. Like, you can, I mean, I guess we can, like, I haven't quite undone the cuffs yet, I guess. Like, we can say that, like, I nodded over to you, so, like, I was kind of looking for confirmation, which I don't know if Bill gave me, but...
Hey, I don't know. You seem like you've got a plan you're comfortable with, so...
Like, if you want to go,
roll with
like,
it.
stay with him in the backyard until this is all done, and then let him go after when we're in our car on our way out, like, that's fine too. But we're gonna have to do something drastic in this house. You know, like, the other sergeant came over here to go look after his co-workers' things, and there was a gas leak. House exploded with him in it. Really unlucky.
So what are you doing with Freddy here? Are you gonna take him back down to the basement? You're gonna keep him in the house? I assume you don't want to just let him go right this second. So.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something in the house drastic soon, though. So I don't know exactly what the plan is.
Keep him in the house. I just find something to handcuff him to, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. After our conversation, I just undo one of the cuffs, and I don't want to cuff him to something and leave him alone either, because then he'll just get away. But can you stay with him while I go down and check with the situation or something?
Well, I would want to know what the fuck we're doing first. I'm not gonna just hang out. We don't like our characters haven't discussed anything as far as a plan.
Right. Yeah, but we can't do it in front of him. We can do it in front of the other guy. The other guy's about to die, but I don't want to leave this guy alone. He doesn't seem like he'll be able to get out of handcuffs, but like I don't know. I don't know what kind of shit this guy do. Like, we can't leave him alone and we can't bring him with us. It's like we have to let him go right now, or someone has to stay with him.
What do you do?
Just cuff him to the stairs.
Just find something to cuff him to. I'm not worried about him getting out quick.
Alright. I undo one of his cuffs and I cuff him to, I don't know, something that seems really solid to cuff him to. And like he's not gonna break the door and run away, or
Yeah, I mean, give me
I don't know.
you can give me a search or something if you want, or luck roll.
Let's cuff him to the stairs. This is like a handrail. He's not gonna go anywhere.
If you
I don't know what the
Really
stairs look like. I don't know.
yeah,
It's a
so if you
stair.
really,
Like it's gonna have a handrail.
there's a
Yeah,
handrail
but
on
most
the
of the
stairs.
stairs are like easy to just pop off.
You will hear the whole rail fall.
Worst case, we just gotta go do an athletics check and chase after this dude. It's fine.
I don't think it'll be much of a check. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I'll be fine.
If you really want to make sure you're finding something secure, you know, you can give me a search roll. Otherwise, yeah, you can just cuff him to any sort of rod in the handrail.
Roll luck.
I don't even think it needs to be a roll. Just put him on the stairway.
Well, I don't want him on the stairway because I don't want him being able to overhear what we're talking about.
I guess
But
that's
if
fair.
Marvin is looking around for something really good, you can make a roll for me.
I
He
did.
He just rolled luck.
I don't see it.
He rolled a 21.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't
That's
see it.
interesting.
That's what happened to me last week. I couldn't see any of the rolls I was making. Now it's somehow swapped to you.
Okay. So yeah, you found something good. Whatever you think, whatever Malik thinks is the most sturdy.
I have no idea. A fucking radiator. I don't know.
Yeah. Cuff him to the radiator, and you head down.
I don't. We're gonna go keep up our end of the bargain.
So, as you step down the stairs, Phoebe's reading through this journal, and Benny's just like locking eyes with Julian here. Benny.
Can I signal them like over here?
Benny.
Like talk to us.
Benny, give me a sandy roll here.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. My sanity.
Benny's a sanity god.
Ain't that much on though.
It's a failure.
6, 7.
You lose just one sanity. But
Luckily, you didn't roll a 66.
real close. But
Oh,
you're holding your gun out and you see your veins pulsing and they turn black for a moment.
Oh
Face
no.
twitches and you look down at the cages there. And you fear for a
You have to
moment.
kill Benny.
You fear for a moment that you're becoming just like whatever Gully was. You fear for a moment that maybe you'll start thrashing in the street like Jazz was, that you'll die in this basement here. But you look back a second later and your veins are normal again. Marvin, you walk down the stairs and you see Phoebe reading through a journal. And you look over at Benny and he's sweating and very tensely holding his gun. His arms are completely flexed. The whole 2
I have
feet diameter of his biceps holding on to
complete and utter faith in Benny. I'm not worried even a little bit. I don't know what there's no one I trust more than Benny.
Me too.
I give him a signal and I say, "Hey Ruby," and then I give him a signal over to the side of the place away from Sergeant Sands,
Deputy.
so we can talk, or Deputy Sands.
Sergeant.
And then once we're out of earshot, I very quietly like let them know the deal we made, and that we have to.
Say it.
Okay. I tell them that the other officer, you know, if this guy here disappears and then Marlon and the other one are gone, then he becomes head of this slug squad, and he can make our bolos go away. by the morning. But he wants us to get rid of him, which he seems like he's going to be a huge problem for us anyway. So I think that's a good idea anyway. So we need to take care of him in this situation, clean up this whole place, make it look like an accident, and get out of here.
Seemed like an accident.
Let's
Yeah.
just inject him with the drug so he ODs
Yes,
in there.
That's what I said last week, and you guys all call me an idiot.
Yeah, but that's because you wanted to drug him with the supernatural drug. I'm saying just
Oh.
shove him full of opioids.
Oh, I still wanted to give him the supernatural drug.
Do we have opioids?
I don't remember opioids.
Probably not.
Damn it.
I know a guy that can get us some though.
Yeah.
At a certain conference going on this week.
Ugh, the opioids conference, of course.
Let me get. I have some in my bag actually.
So the only
Convenient.
problem is that it's going to be kind of hard to pin Gully as the tiger when I realize we don't have a body.
We don't need to pin anything on anyone. Like the case just goes cold. Like there just is no one, and they give up.
No, what do you mean? What's the
Like,
there needs to be a
sabotages it from the inside.
who? Okay, what's your plan here?
Like he said, he's gonna take care of it. Like we are no longer in the bolo. They continue the investigation for a while, then it goes cold because they don't find the suspect. Like it's just a cold case.
What do you
heading the
mean? We have
investigation.
all of these bodies and stuff to answer for. All these deaths. It's just cold investigation.
Cold case. Yeah,
You
that's
guys
what he
aren't
said.
cops.
Like I don't care about these deaths. Well, I mean, Marvin cares, but
There is
they
no
stopped the source of them.
investigation into the deaths of these people.
Of any of these
Right.
people. Yeah, the only investigation there is into the deaths of the disappearance of Marlon, and the death of also disappearance because we don't know that they don't have a body for Gully.
Well, his car got blown up by a grenade.
Yeah, but there's no body. Like even if in the wreckage you'd be able to find body parts. Like
I also took his I took his uniform. I have his
so, like,
uniform. We can place it in the house.
Yeah.
they have 2 missing persons. They have no bodies. The only death we'll have to answer for is this one right now. And even then, that's what he's saying. Like make it seem like an accident. And then the other 2 could either just be like he could just release it that they're bad, and then they ran off with a bunch of money, or that they just disappeared. Like there's no deaths. We have 2 missing persons. Right?
What do you mean there's no
one.
deaths? There's literally 4 bodies here, right?
Yeah, but nobody knows about him.
But no one knows about these bodies. We're gonna clean up this area. The only body that'll be like, well, yeah, I mean they'll find a bunch of bodies here, right? But like they don't know who they are.
What if we just burn the house with him living in it and like
That's what I'm saying. Like we just burn the place or blow it up or whatever, like gas
burn
leak
it from the
explosion.
basement, so it looks like he was cooking drugs down here, and
Well, we just turn on the gas everywhere and let the house fill up, and then we throw the grenade in there.
throw the grenade.
These
I
grenades
don't
are
think
finally pouring handy.
Blow up the house. I think if we just had like a basement fire that he died in would be fine.
Yeah, but blowing it up would be way more
Yeah, that's what I'm
extravagant.
gonna say. Like the walking
up is
away from the
cooler.
explosion.
We would
at the
all
end of the
walk
case would
away
be
from
way
it, not
cooler.
even looking at
All
it.
right, yeah, sure, frick it.
And then we ride off into the sunset. It'd be so
Yeah.
crazy.
Here's
I mean,
what
if
we'll
we're gonna end the campaign here, we might as well end it in style. I don't know. It may not be the best choice, but it's certainly the coolest choice.
It is a
Well,
choice.
We'll tape the grenade to him and have him stuck and holding the grenade while gas leaks in. So then when he inevitably passes out, he lets go of the grenade and it explodes.
Hell
What
yeah.
if he lets go of the grenade and just takes us with him because he's an asshole?
The grenade does not take 5 seconds to explode. We can get out. We'll be fine.
We're gonna tie the pin into his mouth, right? And so like as soon as he like lets go or opens his mouth, the pin comes out. I mean, I guess it wouldn't explode right away, but we'd certainly have very little time to get out.
Maybe we just knock him out and then
We just put the
We
grenade in
need
his
help.
ass.
somehow he will trigger the grenade when he passes out. That's happened.
So the one so if this whole plan is banking on you don't think people are going to follow up on any of these murders or disappearances, maybe, but the one thing that we don't have any detail on yet is the circumstances of how what happened with Marlon's body. We just know that a cleanup crew was sent, but we don't really know anything else about that.
I trust that they did something correct because I asked if we can get the body back for investigation, and they said no. It's like it's gone. Like we can't get that back. So whatever they did is reliable. I don't know.
I just think it's a better approach, if possible, to like close up loose ends rather than just leaving it completely open-ended and banking on them not following up on it. Which, to be fair, is probably a decent bet, but it is still riskier.
Keep it simple. Believe in God. You know.
So is there anything you can do?
The old Christian try.
Is there anything you can do to make sure that happens, or increase the odds that?
Yeah, we
could
could threaten his family.
Well, I already threatened him.
We can kidnap his child.
He doesn't have any children, does he? He's
Is
the
he
one who lives
married with
alone,
kids?
right?
Who?
I thought he was married with kids.
Or he's the one who has the girlfriend, and he just like.
Who are you talking
Oh
about?
no, he's dying. That guy's dying.
Hey,
No, the guy
Fat guy.
upstairs, the fat guy.
No, he's married, I think.
He is married.
there we go.
Yeah, the guy down here has a fiance and a girlfriend.
Right.
But he's like,
okay.
he sleeps around.
Yeah, and he sleeps around at his parents' house.
He does.
Freak.
All right. I mean, I don't know how.
We can't. We
There
can't.
are two missing bodies. Like, there's no, like, what is there to cover up? Like, they don't have any. There's no deaths to pin on us. They're making
Right
the
now-
assumption that they're dead, but they found no bodies. They just found a blown up car.
So currently there are 6 people dead.
Guys, why don't we just blame it all on Goalie, who is just missing in action?
That's what I was saying originally.
Yeah. Sorry, I lost that at some point during this conversation.
Yeah,
It
I was saying that
makes sense.
originally. My only problem with that is that it would be helpful if we had his body to close it up. Otherwise, missing in action is not as conclusive, but
He just fled.
We don't have a body. He literally disintegrated.
He fled. He's
I-
gone. He's left the country.
That's what
No
I'm
one
saying.
will be able
It's like
to find him.
we just say him and
But
Marlon
it would be
were up to some
nicer
shady stuff, and they
if
fled the
people
country
thought he
together
was,
because they're missing.
if people knew he was dead instead, if there's any sort of evidence we could plant here, maybe
No.
we can get his.
Nicer.
He caged up his family and murdered them and fled the country. Boom.
Yeah,
done.
why is it nicer?
What do you mean? Why is it? Because it's the same
His
principle.
boyfriend,
Open
Marlon.
open
Missing is
ends.
just better. What do you mean?
Dead is better than missing. And
Missing is better.
10 times out of 10, dead is better than missing.
Wrong.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain that to me.
I want what you guys are gonna do about it. And I'm hearing a lot of Kevin and Malik talking. I am not hearing Bill and Marvin talking about what they're gonna do about this.
Fair.
Marvin and Phoebe are in the basement discussing what they're gonna do when Benny's freaking out. What are you guys talking about?
Marvin?
What Marvin is telling them that he wants to have the guy upstairs just go in, say like, you know, like pin this all on the Gully and the other guy, the lieutenant, and
Marlon?
say that they ran away together.
They're gay lovers.
They're secret lovers.
No, like they ran away together after like committing some sort of like
Adult
crime. And then they have like the guy is in on the the group, so he'll become its new leader. He just has to pick a couple crimes, pin it on them, say that they were selling drugs, and that they fled the country with all the money, because he was catching them, like he was honing in on them, and then they fled, and then like the explosion here is like, I don't know, and well, like we'll make it seem like an accident. The house exploded, his wife and daughter and the other officer died here. and that's it, and we're clear.
I guess the biggest
That's
question is
Marvin's
like,
proposal.
why is the other officer here?
Came to check in on the family after what's his name went missing.
And then he just
Like,
died.
well, and the other guy was here. Yeah, like the other guy was here. He can say like, yeah, I was with him. We were checking in on the family. You know, like the family was like all beat up. They were really injured. It seemed like Gully might have beat them or something. And you know, I went out. I drove out to go get help, and then the house exploded behind me. I don't know what happened.
All right, fair enough. Good enough.
You know?
I'm fine with that.
That's my proposal. I don't know. If
That's
there's
good
another
enough
one.
for me.
Are you guys gonna tell Freddy what to say?
Yes. The
Yeah,
guy
we'll tell
upstairs.
him.
Yeah. But we'll like guide him. We'll say like, here's the story we want you to go with.
Okay.
Like you make it happen however you know, however you want. But this is the narrative that we're gonna go with. Pick a crime, pin it on them. Say they ran away with it. Say you guys were checking in on their family. It seemed like they were all beat up for some reason.
Gay lovers, and they murdered the family so they can go away and live together happily
Yeah.
in Cuba.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the narrative.
That's the story.
That's
They're not gonna go to Cuba.
They just went to a country with a non-extradition treaty. I don't know.
Okay. You guys have a concept of a plan in the basement here.
Got a concept of a plan in the basement
Phoebe
here.
communicates nothing about what she found in the journal, and you see Benny just like shaking as he's pointing a gun
He's
at
doing great.
Julian.
He's doing
Okay.
fantastic.
What do you guys do?
You sure I said I wanted to to convey the journal to everyone? Just everyone's not here.
So does it like I don't know?
Well, you
Like I
didn't
put
say it
that
in that conversation.
I
Yeah,
put
I mean,
forth
it's
to the
not here.
group.
You gotta tell
You're making
her.
it seem like I don't want to say it at all.
You
That's not
gotta
relevant
have
right
all
now.
parties present.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bill needs to hear.
What do you do then?
We have to kill Benny.
We have
only
to
way.
kill Benny.
I think he's gonna become the worm.
It's kind of
Maybe I stay in the house and blow it up.
He's the worm host.
Phoebe,
I'm
give
willing
me
to accept
alertness.
that risk.
You don't
All
have
right, yeah, I don't
alertness.
really want him to die either. He kind of saved everything with his sneak rolls. He can live as the worm.
Yeah, like if we have to follow up on this later, I mean, different
It'd be
agent's
worth it.
problem. Yeah.
It's true.
Well, how about this? I show the notes of interest to Marv, and tell him I think he needs to check out Benny after the scuffle.
Yeah. What, like in here or like once we get out of here?
After we get out of here, like, and not in front of everyone. You know, when we're in the car because we drove together.
Yeah. I mean, I've inspected him a couple times, right? Because I treated him.
Yeah, well, I'm making it clear that there was that month gap, and then dab on.
Yeah, I'll do a follow-up appointment. I'll schedule a follow-up in a month.
Maybe sooner than a month.
I'll schedule a follow-up in 3 weeks.
Yeah, there you go.
Once we get out of this. If we get out of this.
Uh-oh, we're dead.
Oh, what the fuck?
Roll initiative. There's a fleet of cops outside. Why is he smiling?
You guys are distracted in your conversation. Benny's sweating, arm shaking, and Julian takes the opportunity. He rushes over and tries to tackle Benny.
With his
God
cupped
damn it.
hands?
Well, Benny's pointing the gun at him the entire time.
He's sweating. He's freaking out. And Guy gets the drop on it. Give me a Benny. Give me a dodge roll.
I'm not gonna dodge. Nope.
I bet he's a god. He never fails these.
Then he's
There it
fine.
Nope.
Use your willpower. Oh no.
No, it's fine. He's just rolling to dodge against his attack. Whoever rolled better. Maybe he sucked at rolling. You never know.
That's true.
And you rolled better.
Oh no.
Wait, Benny rolled better? Or?
No, Julian rolled better as he rushes over and tackles Benny, doing 2 damage, and Benny
almost
falls
dead.
to the ground. Marvin, you look over your shoulder and you see Julian and Benny tangled up on the ground. Benny still has his gun in hand thus far.
I take out my gun and point it at the lieutenant, and I say, "Get the fuck off him, or I'm shooting you right now."
With the most calm demeanor. Phoebe.
Yeah, I say it like nothing's wrong, like no big deal. If I have
I'm gonna freaking kick him off of Benny. The bro's cuffed. He's restrained. I'm kicking him. Nut shot. Straight to the nuts.
Yeah, okay, give me an unarmed attack.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Benny.
roll strength, I think.
Yeah, it would be a strength.
I know. I can do that. Oh no. He's restrained. Let's not forget.
He is restrained. Yeah, give me a
Does he dodge?
Give me 1d4. He does not dodge. You do 1.
That's big nut damage. 1 for each nut.
1 damage to his nuts. It's 1d4 minus 1. 1 damage to his nuts. Benny. This guy's on top of you. You've still got a hold of your gun in your dominant hand. What do you do?
I roll firearms.
Oh my god, he shoots him. Holy shit.
Oh, I forgot. We need combat music on.
Yeah, that's a success. This guy's freaking executed.
59. That is a success.
Roll just enough damage to perfect kill him, so my nut
give
shot
me a 1d8.
was needed.
Okay.
Oh no. It's a good roll.
Also give me a 1d10.
Okay.
Is all damage he's doing?
No. If he rolls a 1, he automatically kills him.
Oh.
No.
Sometimes guns just kill people.
Guns don't kill people.
He's on top of you, end up shooting him in the shoulder, and he grunts, but he stays on top of you, and he's gonna headbutt you.
Yeah.
Wait, it's his turn again already? What about Bill?
Bill's upstairs, dog.
No, Bill came down with me.
Did he?
That's the whole
That was
reason
the
we
reason we
cuffed
cuffed
the
him.
guy into the radiator.
Oh, I didn't know he was down here.
That's true. We did cuff him for that reason.
Yeah, it was never really discussed explicitly, but yeah.
All right.
It was a whole discussion. It was explicitly discussed.
About cuffing him, not where I had ended up going.
Yeah.
Well, the reason we cuffed him
that
was
is the
because of
that's the
some discussion
implication.
to you to
It
come
was never
downstairs.
explicitly
No one
discussed,
said Bill
yeah.
walked down the stairs.
Yeah.
Give me a dodge roll. She bashes you in the head.
Wouldn't have been Bill's
Benny
turn
boy.
first.
I shoot him again.
Oh, you got to dodge.
Oh, this is happening. Well, shit.
You failed to
God damn it.
dodge
Bro's a tank.
again.
He's gonna die.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
You take 1 damage. You're down to 3 health.
Health.
At 2, you go unconscious. Bill,
Damn.
you get 2 actions.
All right.
But he's too dangerous to be alive in this world.
What's my highest skill here?
Fly a helicopter into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
helicopter him.
Navigate your way into his skull.
Yeah, I'm gonna go punch him. Does he have a gun on him? He doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have possession of the gun or control of the gun, right?
No, he does not.
Benny still has his gun.
Okay. I'll punch him.
Alright. Punch him.
Dang.
Whoa, you rolled 100 again. You're really good.
I'm really happy I didn't go to shoot.
Yeah, well, that was almost like basically an automatic success, except critical failure. You run up
And I punch myself.
you just graze him. You just swing your arm over the air.
I accidentally give him my gun.
You hand him a gun. Put it in his mouth so he can shoot Benny right now. Marvin.
Wait, I get two actions, right?
No,
Well, yeah.
What
Okay.
happens if I run out of willpower?
One more action.
you die.
One more action.
I
Okay.
If you
Can I
get down
punch
to
again?
2 willpower, you go unconscious.
Alright, I used 2 willpower.
Sorry,
Wait, hold
I'm
on,
giving
hold on.
Bill
I have
another
another.
action.
I have another action. Okay, this time I'm gonna try and wait. It's one action to prep to shoot, another to fire, right?
You can aim and do even better, but fuck it, you can have your gun out.
All right, screw it. Let's go.
You can aim extra well if you want.
Let's go.
Success. Give me a 1d8.
Let's go. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
You healed him.
he's perfectly fine.
Damn it! I should have known he absorbs bullets.
All right,
Yeah,
so
he's got a
Bill,
bullet in his side now. But he's
so
not dead.
in the flurry of action, Bill pulls out his gun and just takes a quick pot shot, not even really getting a chance to aim, just pulling it out and pulling the trigger, and pops off a couple of shots. You can hear a couple like ricocheting, and you can see a visible graze against Sands, and he kind of recoils, but like he's not out of the action yet.
Weren't we like intentionally trying not to shoot this guy with our unsilenced weapons?
Yep, Marvin.
Okay. Glad we are all aware of that.
I just want to get a roll, man. I rolled 200s. I was sad. Okay.
You said if I get below 2, right?
Yeah. No, if you're at 2.
If you're at 2,
If I'm at 2, what happens?
you go
Go
unconscious.
For willpower?
Yes.
Yes.
All
Or
right.
health. If you're planning on shooting yourself.
Do I have a clear shot?
No. Ruby is standing right in front of Julian right now.
Alright.
Ruby.
I get behind him, try to hold him down.
I kick him in the nuts. Round 2.
Wait, but the only person who's fired their gun is,
Benny and Bill have both fired their gun.
wait,
yeah,
Bill fired his gun?
He just fired his gun.
I do not notice that.
How did he? Oh, he had 2 turns. Oh.
Yeah, because I skipped his
Fucking
turn.
god damn it.
That's
Bill
a
doesn't have a
hit.
silencer.
Big nut shot.
Boom, nut shot.
You
Boom,
knock
nut
his
shot.
nuts into his mouth as he falls over to the ground
Go ahead.
and goes unconscious.
Yeah, this guy is not getting up after that.
Benny, I'll give you this round if you want to do something. Otherwise, combat's over.
I kill myself.
Okay, good. Combat is over.
Benny, no!
What do you do?
Is he like bleeding to death on the floor?
He's bleeding all over the place. He's got 2 bullets in him and 2 bruised nuts.
All right, well, that'll show him. I guess he just didn't want to live. I don't know what he was thinking, attacking him when there's 4 of us and 1 of him.
You should never attack an armed cop. He should know that.
And he's handcuffed. I don't know what kind of possible decision he was making there, but all right.
He thought he could kill Benny in front of us.
And then what? Then he dies.
Become the alien that's inside of Benny.
And I don't understand why he would have made that decision.
All right, well, back to it then.
Yeah, I mean, can we just say we are executing the plan that we discussed? So like we're gonna go do the frame up like we said. We're gonna tell him what to say. We're gonna set up the gas and leave the grenade in his mouth or whatever with the pin. So when he wakes, being unconscious, it just explodes or whatever.
Wait, what?
No.
What's the last part with the grenade again?
Don't worry about it.
I
He's
don't
gonna
think that's
wake
how.
up and he's going to realize he's holding a grenade and panic, and then it's gonna trigger said grenade, and he's gonna blow up the whole house.
Because he pulls the pin accidentally?
No, the
Oh,
pin's already pulled. He's just been holding it.
If you.
He just has lockjaw.
Pulling the pin does not activate a grenade.
It's releasing the thing after pulling the pin.
Yeah. You can pull the pin and then you chuck it.
Wow.
Right, but you're saying he's been holding onto that, like the little trigger or whatever, the whole time?
Yeah, we're gonna put it up between his butt cheeks.
His prostate.
As soon as he stops clenching.
Yeah, he's sitting on it, right? And he's gonna be like, wow, that's really uncomfortable when he wakes up. And then
He's gonna be like, "What's this thing in my butt?"
yeah, and then he
Like,
gets
he's
up
gonna grab it, and then he's gonna realize.
and it's a grenade, and he goes, uh-oh, like a cartoon, and then they
Yeah.
explode.
Yep.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
So can we say all happens?
It
A
happens.
little bit, because I need to eat.
Yeah, that's our plan of attack.
That's your plan?
Yeah. I mean, whatever makes sense for the grenade exploding, I guess. But like,
You tell me what you do. Are you doing
I
it?
want him to be awake for it, that's all. I want him to know he made a mistake.
well, he knows he made a mistake. He just tried to fucking kill himself. I don't want to put the grenade in his mouth while we're sitting there in front of him and he spits it out.
No, we're gonna put it up butt cheeks. It's going up
He's a
his butt.
vindictive little bitch. I don't know. He's still awake, right? Is he unconscious right now?
No, you went unconscious. Phoebe kicked him in the
Okay.
nuts.
I kicked him in the nuts unconscious.
So hardly unconscious.
Shove the grenade up his bum. Come on, Bill.
I ain't doing that.
So,
Oh, Bill ain't doing
so
that.
hold on. You can shove the grenade up his butt, but I
Yeah,
assume that's the last thing you guys do here.
yeah, that would be the last thing.
So,
Yeah. We'll go turn on all the gas in the house.
Okay. Walk upstairs, turn on all ovens and things. The heater.
Yeah, and then
you
we
open that up.
we escort. What's his name? We uncuff him, take him outside. We tell him what to say. Tell him what the story is.
So you're trying to make the house blow up as opposed to just catch fire?
It's gonna catch
Yes.
fire too.
It's gonna catch
I
fire.
mean, it will, but I mean,
Or
The
take out
neighbors
the-
are dying in this.
I'm just saying that's a step. Yeah, this is a step above just lighting the house on fire.
We want to make
There's
sure
going to be an
it's
explosion.
accident.
It's gonna be.
The neighbors might be involved, and we never checked, so they have to go too.
I mean, and this guy's a known smoker. He probably just lit his cigarette in a gas leak.
Yeah.
Just like that.
So,
We
Turn all the-
execute the plan.
turn all the gas on.
Yeah.
Pull the pin on the grenade.
Shove it
Pull
up his
the
bum.
pants off of Julian.
Yeah.
Shove it up his bum. It definitely
Yep.
fits inside
Perfect.
of his asshole.
Well, it's just like loosely in there. So as soon as he starts moving a little bit, it's gonna fall out.
How do you know?
Those
How do you know he's
and
not gonna
then
move
most-
like a second after you shove a grenade up his butt?
I don't
How do you know that
He'll
won't
try to
wake
get
him
out
up
right away.
immediately?
He's unconscious, okay?
We don't know.
Really hard.
Suppositories
Wait.
people's buttholes all the time when they're unconscious. That's what suppositories are for.
And they don't wake up for them. Because if they did, then we would just give them regular pills.
Yeah.
This guy is real knocked out. Like, right, and I can tell he's a tight ass, you know.
He is a tight
He's got,
ass.
he's,
That's
he's
true.
got the support he needs for
Okay.
this to go the way he wants.
You put the grenade in a reasonable place.
In his bum.
In a place that would make sense, given Benny
In
and
his
Bill's
meat wallet.
military knowledge. They know exactly where to put a grenade for
They
it to
know
explode when
exactly-
someone wakes up.
Like how many knuckles to go in to make sure that it explodes. Is it like a 2-knuckler or like a 1-knuckler? I don't know, but they would know.
You
It's a 2-knuckler? Okay.
And now it's gonna look like an accident, like he accidentally set off a grenade
He was just a
Really?
that
freak.
he was fondling himself with.
He pulled the pin and started fondling himself with the grenade.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't fit with the pin.
Yeah.
He's done it a lot. Normally, he just puts the pin in after he's done, and he's fine. But this time, when he was handcuffed, he couldn't get it.
And why was he handcuffed?
Because Marlon, his best friend,
Secret
handcuffed him.
lover.
Secret
Should we
lover.
undo his handcuffs so he pulls it out of his butt without realizing what it is?
Well,
No,
I
he
was
pulled it out of
thinking
his
like
butt with
stand up, and then, as he stands up, his cheeks spread slightly, and then it drops out right between his legs, and he's like, oh, "Shit!" And then just like
All
that.
right, you're like this. You're handcuffed. You've got butt access.
Demonstration.
Yeah, I think we
You've
should
got
undo the
whole
cuffs, right?
access.
And the whole idea is that this looks like an accident, so we gotta undo the cuffs.
No, the cuffs are staying on. We
He's-
need to, okay.
he's
We need
that
to do a
kind
little
of freak.
craft project, and we put little fuzzy things on them.
Okay, we're adding.
So now it
story.
looks kinky.
He was a known
me a luck roll.
philanderer. He was sleeping with the other guy's wife, and they were into some kinky cuff shit
In the butthole shit.
and the butthole shit. Yeah.
You look upstairs
Unlucky.
in Gully's bedroom for some fuzzy handcuffs, and you do not
Dang it.
find any.
I thought for sure it would work.
Damn it.
There's no fuzzy handcuffs in the house.
I think I keep some in my bag.
Oh, for the conference?
That's true. He
Yeah,
does
for the
cheat on
conference.
his wife.
It's canon.
Can I roll luck?
This is your thing, Keaton. You made it this way.
I didn't say he carries fuzzy handcuffs with them.
Well, that's
Yeah,
part of
I
it.
could roll luck to see if I do.
You could just tell me that you have it.
I have it.
Yeah. Okay.
And no one asks any question when I take this out. I say no one say anything.
No, that makes sense.
This makes perfect sense. Okay.
So, does our plan
Swap the
work?
Cuffs.
So well, you don't do anything else in the house other than look for fuzzy handcuffs. Phoebe, you have the journal. You leaving it here?
Yeah.
Gotta know what
Yeah,
happens with
I'll-
that.
I'll rip it and then leave it here, just in case it doesn't burn up for some reason. I don't want it to be readable.
Well, you could also put it up his butt, right?
Can I
Ooh,
leave the
that's a good
syringe here
point.
too so it explodes or what?
You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm still gonna shred it, but then it goes up his butt.
Everything going up everybody's butt.
Okay. You shred it.
This was your suggestion, all right?
I know.
Don't
You
act like it wasn't you.
It was me. And likewise, Marvin with the syringe. Where is that going?
Up his butt.
I knew I shouldn't have said it that way. As soon as I said it. What's happening with the syringe, Marvin?
I was asking if I should leave it here.
Shove it up his butt.
Okay, let's do it. Let's just
Actually, you
start
know
with-
what? I've seen one guy, one jar. Don't shove it up his butt, because then he'll get injected with it, and then that's going to be a whole other issue.
Okay, just leave it on like the bedside table and let it blow up.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it with me.
Okay.
Never know when
I
you
don't
need
see
it.
how that can go wrong ever.
You're going to come back, and your wife's going to be so excited when you show her your souvenir from the...
I'm gonna inject my wife with it. I'm saving this for my divorce plan.
That'll teach her to accuse me of cheating.
Yeah. Gonna rip her own face off.
in front of your kids.
That's cool. That's nice.
That'll teach them for supporting her.
Yeah. All right, so that's our plan, Keaton. How does it do? How do we do?
How does this go down?
So hold on. What's going on with what's going on with syringe? You're taking it home?
Well, I'm gonna go get rid of it later. I'm just not gonna get rid of it in this building.
Okay.
I don't want to risk it not getting caught in the fire and the explosion. I also don't know how it'll react to fire, so.
Okay. You're gonna plan to dispose of that later.
Yeah.
You go upstairs. You tell Freddy your rock solid, foolproof plan.
That they're lovers that escaped the country after murdering the family. And doing drugs on the side.
I don't know about the lovers thing. Maybe we would spread that as a rumor online or something.
That can be an online rumor, okay. But they
Yeah.
both disappeared together, so
They both disappeared together.
I don't
He
even
can
think it's a rumor.
He can pick one of the crimes that they committed and pin it on them. Say they stole this money, and they were about to get caught and they ran away.
And murdered their partner that was going to turn him in. Because he was jealous of how in love they were.
Yeah, and also, this guy was here because they were checking in on the family or something. I don't know.
Okay. So, Freddy just goes,
And when they find out that he was handcuffed, he's gonna be like, I didn't know they were sleeping together. I thought he was there comforting her. I didn't know that would be what happened.
Freddy just goes, yeah, I guess I can work something out like that. I'll see what I can do. And you uncuff him.
Yeah, and we all leave as well.
You all leave.
We stroll out real cool, like.
Real cool, like. So, someone shoves the grenade and journal rippings up his butt. You guys run. Who's doing this?
Marvin probably is. He's kind of into that kind of thing.
He is a doctor.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's a doctor. Marvin knows a lot about butt
He was
stuff.
planning on shoving his fist up someone's butt this trip. One way or another. That's what his wife thinks, at least.
Or it's on my bucket list.
Grenade fists him, and you run up.
That's what they call me.
Grenade fist.
Okay. Then what happens?
Marvin,
Phoebe's logging this, by the way. This goes into the fan as well.
Clearly has a boner as he runs up the stairs. And you guys get into your cars and drive off.
I wake him up before I go. Like I call to him down the stairs.
Don't do that. You don't need to do that.
You want?
We need to be
You
gone
want
when
him
it
to
explodes.
flex while you're still in the house? Are you sure about that?
We'll blow up right away. I have a couple seconds to get out the door.
So, you guys leave. You leave.
I want to stay nearby until it explodes, though. Honestly.
Just put a
Do you
camera
like-
in there. Record it.
Well, not a couple
do you
blocks.
wanna
Live
Like,
stream it to yourself.
We gotta post this on our YouTube channel.
You want to be close to a scene of a crime that you framed?
not like around the corner, but like I don't know, maybe a couple miles away that I'd hear the explosion.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll hear this. Yeah.
Yeah. You get far enough away that you can still hear it,
But not too far.
but not too far that you can't hear Julian wake up. So you leave. Explosion.
I look at Bill and I say, "See, I told you it would work."
Uh-huh.
It does take several hours of you guys waiting 4 blocks away for this explosion.
Well, and we were at a McDonald's this whole time.
Yeah. We were at McDonald's.
We were at McDonald's because we needed an alibi. So like the fact that we were a couple hours away, we were like at McDonald's a couple hours. We were playing in the playground.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't get boba after,
Mm-hmm.
We're just like hanging out in the area.
Yeah, you
Why
guys
am I
are-
in prison?
Yeah, you guys are here. Just hanging out.
Where's here? Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, we went to the back to the sandwich shop nearby.
You go to Sutra Sandwiches, playing the ball pit.
Those
And-
kids are alibi. We also know this place has a bunch of cameras, so
It does. So you guys are sitting around. You hear that explosion. You know, job's done.
Job's done.
Thank you. Someone sends a text or you
I
make
say,
a call
oh,
to the
holy shit,
handler.
what was that?
You say it's done.
Yeah.
And he just says, "Great work." Hangs up the phone. What do you four do as you're sitting here in the McDonald's after your successful operation? It's only been a couple hours. Do you guys immediately go your separate ways? What are you doing?
I get lawnmower.
I give Benny a check.
Hey, where's Lawnmower been?
Agent Lawnmower got picked up by the handler. I believe.
Can I give Benny an inspection? Make sure he's gonna make it alive. Can I patch him up?
In the McDonald's?
Bro's just bleeding out at a McDonald's.
He is
I'm really like
barely
one hit
conscious.
point away from going unconscious.
I take him out to like the car and I just patch him up in the car, you know.
Sure, give me a medicine roll. See how much health you can give him in the car.
First aid or
Come
medicine?
on, you gotta succeed
Whichever
this
one.
one.
Well, actually, I need to give my D4.
What do you need?
All
to do
right,
for- Oh,
because I failed last week,
okay, nice.
which means I succeed this week.
Oh no.
You fail.
Uh,
He recovers no health.
Man, you're the worst doctor I've ever met.
Damn it!
I don't think
That
he healed
plus two really
anybody
helped
all game.
My one willpower wouldn't have helped me either.
He doesn't recover anything. You bandage him up. At least you cover up his wounds so that, you know,
I tell him, hey, you really gotta go see a doctor for this.
If only we had one of those around.
With like better equipment, you know, all I can do right now is just patch you up and
Yeah.
stop the bleeding.
All I can do is stare.
So that Hugh-san does not see Benny bleeding out all over the place. You guys are eating your Big Macs or sutra sandwiches, your honey agave sandwiches. Phoebe goes to get a lawnmower. You're patching him up. What's going on with Bill? How is he feeling? What is he thinking? And what is on his mind about what happens next?
I was just hoping everything ends up working out all right, pretty much.
Okay,
He's
so
checking
you're-
over Benny, trying to make sure that he's doing okay too, knowing that, you know, sort of they have some sort of slight camaraderie with the military background, right? I mean, he's looking pretty banged up in general, you know. He's just kind of
But he's
eyeing
having a
him,
dart.
trying to see if he's doing,
A fat
trying to
dart,
get a sense of
dude.
how he's doing.
That's what Benny would do in this situation.
Okay. So, Bill is a little anxious about everything
Yeah.
working out, but trying to take a moment of calm here. Phoebe excuses herself early to go. Once you hear the explosion, to go check on Lawnmower, go pick him up. Benny, once you get some food in you, well, you know, what are you doing?
Like frequently checking my arm for black veins and sweating profusely.
You are definitely sweating profusely. You checking back and forth to your arms. You don't see the black veins. But when Marvin walks up to you, you smell some delicious barbecue
Cinnamon and
sauce.
manure.
No, delicious barbecue sauce. You know, bulgogi beef coming from his bag.
Oh, fuck me.
Do I go feral and rip his throat out?
I should have left the syringe.
You can if you want,
Okay.
but you're not compelled to. If that's what you're asking.
God told me
Yeah.
I had to.
But you are drawn to the back, but you don't go feral necessarily. So
You know, knowing all I know about, you know, what these, what I possibly got injected by, do I consider killing myself?
So that's a good question.
I think Benny does then consider killing himself, but what does he decide?
Well, I kind of want to kill myself.
Jesus Christ.
We get out scot-free, and he's over here just being like, you know what? I'm just
He
gonna
doesn't like-
die. That was a good last run. He's not even at like max sanity. Like his sanity's not that bad.
He did gain
It's
a
pretty
mental
low, but-
disorder that maybe has not manifested yet, or is now manifesting in whatever's causing him to have these suicidal thoughts.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's very fair.
I look over at Benny, being like, "Hey man, are you
What did you just say?
I think he said, "Are you okay?"
You didn't understand that?
Wait, sorry, was I cutting out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just saying, hey Benny, you look you're not doing too high. Are you okay? And
Oh,
you get
yeah,
to
I'm
the
fine.
hospital?
I'm fine.
You did amazing this job. I mean, you're the best agent I've ever worked with.
Thanks, man. You know, I don't really hear that. I don't really get compliments from anybody ever. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man, you're like a ghost. Like,
Benny's love language is words of affirmation.
well, yeah, keep
he
at
gets
it,
his
man.
physical touch.
I know this mission's over, but hopefully I'll catch you in another one. But at the same time, with how the shit goes, you know, I also hope that we never see another one.
Yeah, you're telling me, man. And I slap myself across the face.
Hey, but you know, if I have to go on another one, I hope it's with
Marvin
you,
just
buddy.
keeps talking.
Well, it's just classic Benny. You know what I mean? Like I don't like nothing strange has happened yet.
He just slaps himself in the face.
Yeah, Benny's like that, you know.
He's built different.
A little different.
Okay.
He has a unique structure.
So Marv, you head off on your own then? Catch an Uber to the...
I go to
forensics
get
conference?
rid of the vial. I go.
Go job it at the forensics conference. See what happens.
No, I go find some like hazardous waste drop off and like, properly dispose of it or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, unless Delta Green gets rid of things like that.
Are you peeing?
No, I'm at the sink.
Who's peeing in the sink?
I'm peeing into the sink. Yeah,
Nice classic piss sink.
yeah, the usual. That's where I like to pee. I don't really pee anywhere else actually.
Fucking A.
So,
Yeah, unless the handler takes care of stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like a hazardous waste would be like a normal thing for that.
sure. I mean, you could do that. Normally, it's up to you, up to the agents to decide how to dispose of things.
Okay. Yeah, I get rid of it. Hazardous waste or whatever.
Because you know
He injects
best.
sea turtles with it.
You know best the ramifications of this thing, right? You send this to Delta Green, they're not gonna know what to do with it. They weren't here, you know.
Yeah.
No.
So.
Yeah, I go to dispose of it.
Okay. Do that. What does build do? After you have your sandwich. talk to
Yeah.
Marv and Benny for a minute.
Yeah, it's anything you guys need help with? Otherwise, I'm about done here. Marv, Benny.
No, man. I think it's time we go our separate ways.
Benny seems perfectly fine.
You think you're holding up all right? All things considered?
Yeah, all things considered, indeed.
Oh boy.
And then, yeah, Bill just sort of looks over to Marv and says, you might want to check in on this guy in a few days or a week. Just make sure all of his health and vitals are... nothing's going irregular. You did have some exposure there.
Hey, what do you mean? Like some black blood or black veins? Come on.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I know this guy's a tough motherfucker, but that's better safe. Better safe than sorry.
I also would like it's important to know I don't go back to like the hotel or anything. Like I wait till the morning until I verify that like we're clear. Like the Bolo's not out on us anymore.
Alright, well. You guys don't need anything then. I think it's time I shell myself out.
Alright, well, enjoy your helicopter flight back.
Don't hit any planes.
Yeah.
I don't think
Watch
he
out-
did he even
watch out for
mention that he would. Did he even
Has he
know
said it
that
once?
I think come up once.
Marvin's a good listener,
Yeah. So Bill sort of crumples up his whatever food he was eating, the wrapper, sort of stands up, shakes hands with both of them, and heads out for the door.
I'm gonna miss the sandwich shop. The legendary suture sandwiches. Best sandwich in LA.
Is the sorry, I missed the details. Is the same kid working today?
Yeah. And he's just like frozen, like paralyzed, staring at you guys.
You guys got real great sandwiches, kid.
Yeah, Bill, as he walks out, Bill just sort of waves a hand at him and just says, "Good work, kid." Bill just walks out.
He's just frozen, waiting for you guys to leave. Okay, you guys all head out. Before I tell you what happens the next morning, what's Benny doing? Where does he go? And what does he decide to do with these thoughts?
Well, he steps out of the sandwich joint and he looks around, his vision blurry. He checks his veins again. Yeah.
For a moment, you think you can see them moving underneath your skin.
A chill runs down Benny's spine. And he thinks back to that Anton Gully fellow and what happened with him. And he thinks back and he sees all the 4 corpses in the basement in horrific condition. And he thinks about what that might imply. He thinks about how Jazz ripped his whole freaking face off. And he makes sure he still has his gun on him. Pats himself down.
It's there.
He thinks about calling his girlfriend, but then decides against it. He thinks it would be better if he just ghosted her completely and have it forced out on somebody else. So, He walks into a nearby alleyway.
He doesn't do it in front of the kid. It's like, hey kid, thanks for the sandwich. And does it right in front of him.
No. He's gonna go into the alleyway.
Take a nap.
A really long nap, yeah.
He's gonna take a sleep. He's gonna sleep in the trash can. It's all good.
He looks around, back and forth, makes sure there's nobody around.
No, Benny.
Pulls a gun out.
The man with the legend.
I have to roll firearms for this.
Oh no, yeah.
No.
Alright, then
Not
he
like
puts the gun into his mouth.
The gun jams. God
Yeah,
has
like-
other plans for Benny. And that's when his phone rings. You've got another mission.
The end.
I feel like the GM should do a luck roll here.
The GM does a luck roll.
Yeah,
GM
for
asked
whatever you want.
Benny
Benny always makes these luck rolls.
sticks the gun in his mouth. He's getting ready to pull the trigger. And he
Oh,
smells
another
that
scent.
sweet, sweet scent. That,
No.
That's barbecue, that juicy goodness. What is Benny's favorite food? Smells some Cinnabon and cigarettes.
And manure.
Does he like manure? Whatever Benny finds the most delicious. I'll say it's cigarettes. Just all over your face, and it feels like the scent is all over your body. And you can feel you feel compelled to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
No, God, why?
Because you didn't heal him.
I failed.
Silencer's still on.
A trash ghillie suit on as you're lying in the trash.
He can finally become what he always wanted to be.
Men are trash.
Men are trash.
Man, if these characters do another campaign, we're so screwed. We just lost the only guy that can make rolls.
And Benny.
We don't know he's dead. He's probably just vacating his host.
Benny is dead. The next morning, each of you,
No.
three of you, wake up. No messages from the handler, no messages from one another, certainly not from Benny. And who's watching the video? Keith.
Sorry.
And
I wake up and think to myself, gosh, I hope Benny's doing okay. I hope he got help.
you wake up and you feel like P. Diddy. And
No.
Innocent.
innocent.
Oh no.
At this point in time, he was innocent. So you guys wake up, check the news, each one of you, either on the TV in your hotel or motel room, or on your phone scrolling through.
Holiday Inn.
And it does seem like the bolo has been dropped. Sergeant Freddie Sutton is giving a press conference. And he described the heroic actions taken by Lieutenant John Marlin, Sergeant Anton Gully, to stop the corrupt young deputy Julian Sands, who went mad and went on a killing spree.
That's a good story too.
That's a terrible story.
It's not gonna hold up when they go inspect him with his fuzzy handcuffs and the grenade in his ass. But yeah. At least we'll get out of town for now.
And
Why is it enough time to get on a plane?
he is asking for donations for John Marlin, Sergeant Gully's, and Gully's family's funeral service, asking the public both for their thoughts and prayers and, of course, for their money.
Of course. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers and money. Case is closed. The bolo has been dropped, and all investigations into Gully, Sands, and whatever happened to Jazz goes cold. So you guys are all back in your homes 4 weeks later. And you're curious, a little bit of anxiety still, especially Bill here is unsure if that was a foolproof plan, shoving the grenade in Julian's butt. But 4 weeks later, you're still anxious, checking on the situation here. And you see that Freddie Sutton is now Lieutenant Freddie Sutton, and business seems to be carrying on as usual on the streets of LA. I would like you all to roll a 1d4 and a 1d8.
All of us?
Let me go one at a time actually. Malik, so you give me this 1d8. Of course.
Is that bad?
You gain 3 sanity from knowing you destroyed Gully and properly took care of all the evidence, and you lose 8 sanity.
Oh my god, fuck you.
From the realization that things really haven't changed in LA, and their corruption
I
will
lose
spread.
the sanity from having not heard from
Benny.
From Benny.
Yeah. You do not hit your breaking point. You're at 57 over your breaking point of 56, luckily. But yeah, knowing that the streets of LA are just as bad, and if anything unnatural happens again, the sheriff's department may be involved, and you know that Sergeant Freddie Sutton knows of some weird shit that he cannot explain. You don't know how much he knows, or how much, if he was just playing dumb. But he went along with your plan and got himself a promotion. So at least for now, the problem is settled. But if anything comes back up again, you'll know where to look. And this time it might not be as easy. BB gains 2 sanity and rolls a 1d8.
Please not Nate. Let's go! Thank God! I'm exactly at 53 and my breaking point's 52.
That's perfect. You go down to 53. Right above your breaking point, just like Marvin. You lost 5.
Thank God I yelled at my best friend.
Yeah. And Bill Chambers.
What's Bill's breaking point at?
It's on your psychological page.
It's 64, so I think
64. So I think I'm hopefully
it is possible. I think.
Yeah.
To go.
Okay,
low,
so
but you have to roll a
D4.
1 and an 8. Yeah, give me a 1d4.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how we go first.
Alright, it's not.
All right. Let's go.
Well done.
Not possible to hit your breaking point, and you still lose a lot.
-2.
-2 is not bad.
Better than the -5 I got.
You
Yeah,
go
The
down.
-5 Malik got.
You go down to 70 over 64 sanity. As you're still not quite sure that things are so stable in LA, and you don't like the way that you guys left Benny.
Yeah.
You're unsure if that thing is still out there, but at least it seemed like he was still talking like normal. He wasn't acting like Gully. So he assured you he was fine, that nothing was wrong, just another day. So, you decide that's the last time. Each of you decide that's the last time you're thinking about this. As Delta Green agents, you know how to compartmentalize and how to leave the last operation behind. You have many unanswered questions and uncertainty with the situation you left Freddy Sutton with. You at least know you eliminated one unnatural, evil thing. And that's enough for you, for now.
Yeah, fortunately, it's not our job to deal with the natural evil.
Yeah.
It's not your job. And with that, Radish Patch Gaming completes its first adventure ever.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Is it actually? What the fuck, guys?
We TPK a lot. What do you want me to tell you?
Got halfway through Starfinder, got a little under halfway through Kingmaker, I think. And we're almost done with Abomination Vaults.
Yeah, I feel like it's important that you guys complete campaigns.
Well, Abomination Vaults is like a couple weeks away from finishing.
There's like 4 sessions left.
Yeah.
It's one floor of the Mega Dungeon left.
But we
I mean,
TPK'd like 3 times.
Like, I definitely get, like, you know, only getting like a third of a way through like a campaign, but I feel like if you guys make it past the halfway point.
We have an attendance issue, and and we also TPK often.
Season of Ghost is going pretty well.
Season of Ghost is pretty
It's good
smooth
pace.
so far, yeah.
I think-
We've only had 1 death. He was also not dead.
He didn't even really die. He came back.
You know what I
We're-
think is the key
We're close
here?
to finishing.
I think it's a party comp thing. I think the addition of Tavin to the network really just changed
Well, it's 'cause
things around.
Yeah, especially since we have to like play with. We need at least 3 people to play, and Keith and I are pretty consistent when Keith's not traveling.
Once a month, I'm not. I'm consistently gone.
He's consistently gone once a month because he has to go back to Garden Grove. But
Although this summer I've been pretty busy.
yeah, I mean this last couple months has been bad for you. But like in general, us 3 are pretty consistent. And then like the Tavin, Keith, and I are. And it's like if we can get the extra person or 2, it's fine. And with Season of Ghost, because we have like an extra 2 people, even when Keith is unavailable, we could probably get Ryan or something.
That's why I like having 5 people. 5 is the
Yeah.
magic number.
And with the other one, we only have 4. And so it's
We
like
had
really
5 at one point.
fucking Matt. Yeah.
So, I enjoyed this operation. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm really happy we got to see how it ended, and I know there is so much that you guys did not experience. Some of
Believe
that is surely, especially some things are parallel, you know, so you can't experience it
Yeah.
all. But there's certainly a lot of unparalleled things that you guys did not experience either. But that's fine. That's the way things go. You still got your resolution, and you guys mostly made it out alive. And I'm glad we got to finish one, so we see how to end an operation. And I like Delta Green. I want to keep running it as this thing, like in between campaigns. Unless you guys have ideas of another game, I like just something different from like Pathfinder, Starfinder to break up like the rhythm of things. I think is pretty cool. And I like Delta Green. So I'm hoping we do this again. If not, find some other cool game to play next time in between campaigns. Yeah, this is cool. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I
Cool.
think the next one will be better too, since we'll go in knowing a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially like knowing how it ends and like in general what to expect, the different stages, like gameplay, like handler
Yeah.
support. Like the expectations going in will be like much better for us, like as players, to
Yeah.
like really understand the game, and that'll I think make it go a lot better.
And there is actually an introductory operation that's in like the rule book that says run this first, and I was like, nah, let's do a cooler one.
It's fine. Trial by fire. I mean, it's fine. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
more
think
fun
that's
that
good.
way. Like it's more chaotic. We still succeeded, but like yeah, it was.
The one thing I was my preferences I was talking to Keaton about after our session on Saturday is that I like the approach of doing like a season of like gameplay, you know, where you say, okay, we're gonna do like something fairly self-contained, like
what we did,
5 to 8 sessions or whatever, like this was, right? And then you just kind of do that in a relatively short time period, and then after that you take a break, and that break could be, oh, we're not playing again to next year, or it could be, okay, we're gonna take a month off then come back, or whatever, right? But sort of similar to like, you know, like an intramural like sports league season or something, right? Like I like that approach because to me that makes it easier to just be like, okay, I'm gonna commit to this and fully prioritize making sure this gets scheduled, you know, consistently every week for that period of time, and then you don't do it for a while and you come back.
And that works really well with Delta Green ops that are, you know,
in particular,
under 10
especially
sessions.
Yeah, and I think especially just given the nature of this being like an investigative game, it helps a lot with just keeping everything like straight in your own head too.
Yeah,
I think that model, it works well for me personally, and I think for this game in particular, I think it's a good fit.
yeah. What about Tavin? What do you think? How do you feel about Benny Pinchin?
I could have done better.
You could have done better.
The man, the legend.
Benny was the MVP of this campaign.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It was actually impossible.
He had tragic end. We get a.
He was too powerful.
What do you call it? A Pyrrhic? Is it Pyrrhic victory or something like that?
He never lived long enough to become a villain. That's why.
Whatever the word is.
Yeah.
Is that what
True
happened?
hero.
Is what happened.
He like went past his breaking point.
He did. He got a mental disorder.
Okay.
And in the heat of the moment, he was not able to deal with that, and there was no doctors around to help him deal with that or diagnose him, to help him realize that he was not mentally well. So
Yeah, if only we had doctors in the group.
he gave in to his impulse.
System failed him.
Well, GG
well.
guys. I need to go eat dinner still.
Yeah.
I need to go take medicine and sleep.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Minus the medicine. Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Gee.
GGs.
Later.
See
Campaign.
you in a few weeks.
Too easy.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna be here on Friday.
Nope. I will be traveling to Benny's resting place before I fly out to Japan.
When
When
He's going to McDonald's.
do you fly out, Keith?
Friday.
Friday.